What's up, everyone? This is Cyrus Igono here from the Zoo Studios in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm doing this video today. I'm going to try to do a video every single day and just kind of give people motivation, maybe some insight, start a conversation in their head about what it is they should be doing really as an independent business owner. You know, you're a musician, yes, but really you're an independent business owner, you're an entrepreneur, and it's the ways to think about things as you move along this journey. So, KeysToTheLambo.com, go sign up. There is a 26-part video series that's totally free, and it'll get you going with down your path and your journey. So today we're going to talk about approaching people in the industry, and this applies for music and in business. And we're going to talk about the 3 R's. All right. So if you want to get somebody to do something for you, if you want somebody to be your mentor, if you want somebody to kind of just help you out, if you do these 3 R's, you will have a amazing chance at making that happen. And it's something that I learned firsthand, and I'll kind of get into that with you guys. But if you do these 3 R's, you'll be good. The first is research. So if you're gonna hit somebody up, you should know their story. You should know what they like, what they don't like. The internet is a powerful tool. If there's an A&R or an executive that you want to talk to, or somebody that you want to approach about business, and their favorite player is Michael Jordan, and something happens with Michael Jordan in the news, and they tweet about it, you should respond back to that tweet. You should know what your viewpoint is. The viewpoint is of the person that you're trying to approach. With the internet, it's such a powerful tool for you to go on their LinkedIn and you can see places they've worked, the schools they went to, all these different things. The ability for you to research who you want to approach is immense. So don't just hit somebody up and ask them to do something for them. See where they live. Like go see where they live as far as like the city. Like really take the time to understand the person. They will feel more in debt to you, or they will feel more open to you if you actually show them, with statements that you have done your research on them. It's going to make them feel important. All right. The second thing is reciprocate. So in psychology, there's something it's called the law of reciprocation. So if you give somebody something, they feel obligated to give something back. And in our society, it's ingrained in our heads to do that. If like somebody gives you a trial, like if you go to the store and they have the little taste tester food out there, and you take some of the food, you feel low key obligated to buy it, some of it, and that's kind of why they do it. Is reciprocation. If somebody calls me and I genuinely help them, when I have the opportunity to help them, I will. And not only will I'll feel in debt to them. I feel like I owe them that help. So if you're approaching somebody that you need a favor from, or who's in the industry or anything like that, what you can do is you can say, hey, can I work for you for free? All right. I know people like these days, everybody's spoiled, and maybe that's just the old guy, industry guy, and me talking. But listen, I learned everything that I know about the music business because I approached a guy and I said, "Hey, man, whatever you want me to do, let me know." And I asked him, "What artists are you working with?" And he told me his artists. You know, um, Gabriel Morales, Becky G, who's a worldwide, internationally known, famous person right now, were his artists at the time. This is when they're like 12, 13 years old. And he's like, I'm working on Becky's stuff really heavy right now. I'm working on these other artists' stuff really heavy right now. I said, hey, man, let me work on Gabriel's project. No money, no nothing. For the next year, I poured my heart and soul into making this kid big. And what I would do is I would track my status and track the things I did for him. And when good things would happen, I would bring them to him. And I would show him, like, hey, man, we just hit, 10,000 Facebook likes, or whatever it may be on his fan page. And when he would be like, oh, man, that's amazing. That's a great accomplishment. How are you doing it? I would tell him how I do it, but then I would also take the time to ask him all the questions I humanly could. Yo, how does this work? How does that work? I would be a sponge because at the time it's like, yo, I'm living in my parents' couch. What better education is there for me to be working on a real project, learning marketing, learning how to interact with fans, learning all these things that I learned that I would, some kids I think that go to USC music school, I think it's like what $150,000 a year for this sort of knowledge that I'm learning real time with people who are in the industry doing it for real. So what you can do if you want to approach somebody and you want them to take a liking to you is try to help them. Hey, do you need an intern? Is there anything, even if you're not in their city? Hey, I know you live in this city. Is there anything that I can do to help you guys out online? Media push? Do you have digital internship program? What can I do to make your life easier? So the second thing of reciprocation will make somebody, you know, really open up to you when the time happens. Then the third thing is to return, and really, it just sounded good because the three R's. But the main one is return. You can think of it as follow up. So you have to be consistent with it. It would be one thing if I, sold myself to my mentor and told him, hey, give me a chance with one of your artists. I'll work for free. I'll do everything for free. No contracts, no nothing. And then I just talk to him once a month. Like, no, I was consistent in talking to him every day or every other day. I became a part of his thought process and his life because I was very, very consistent. So when you research somebody and what it is they like and what they need and where you can help them out, and then you reciprocate and you do things to help them, and then they give you an opportunity, and then you're consistent, that's going to get you the favor that you need. You have to think about these people like Kanye West, Jay-Z, P. Diddy. If you think about all these greats in our industry right now, they all went through some sort of a mentorship phase. There's an audio book that you can get. It's called Mastery by Robert Greene, and it kind of goes through the phases you must go through to become a great at what it is that you do. And being an apprentice is one of them. So, you know, you really can't get around it. And if I were you, I would try to do that as early as possible in your career, whether it be music or being an entrepreneur. So, yep, that's it for today. Go sign up at KeysToTheLambo.com and get going in the right direction. This is all applicable knowledge and things that you can start using today to start making stuff happen for you in your career. So let me know what you think. Comment, subscribe, share this video. And you can write me on Facebook. My name is Cyrus Igono. You can add me on my personal page. Send me an email. I'll probably even post my phone number on these videos, and you can just hit me up whenever you get a chance. And I would, love to help you out. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, I'm done.
Video or just